Our mission. Our mission is to give you the ultimate sports watching experience without actually being at your favorite team's game. Our bar will be the go-to sports bar for every fan. Our vision. Our vision is to make a place to go to eat and watch sports with your friends. Our core values. Customer satisfaction. We value the quality of our prompt service, food, cleanliness, and sports atmosphere to make customers want to come back for their favorite sporting event. Customer safety. We value paying attention to customer behavior to prevent any altercations or violence. Excellent cuisine. Fire and Wings only serves the finest foods and beverages at an affordable price. We want Fire and Wings to be known for our quality as well as our sports watching experience. Give back to the community. Fire and Wings offers special days to organize fundraisers for our local sports organizations and school sport organizations. A few products that are offered here at Fire and Wings are salads, steaks, fish and chips, burgers and fries, assortment of beverages for all ages, and wings. Services that we offer are breakfast, lunch, and dinner, happy hour from 3 to 7 p.m. daily, 10 HD TVs, authentic stadium food, and extensive formulating.
What's going on? My name's Ryan. I'm going to talk about our business entity, partnerships, financial projections, and the target market. Our business entity we chose was limited partnership, and we chose that one, which is our general partners, and then there are investors. So the investors don't have to worry about anything except putting the money in, and then that's it. And then the partners have full responsibility of the company. And we believe it's a benefit because there's not too many people involved as far as business sense goes, and you do not get taxed twice. You only get taxed one time. You don't have to get charged twice, as far as like corporation would get charged twice. But a limited partnership would only get taxed one time. Our partners are the four of us involved in this group. We're all putting down 75 grand for a total of 300,000, and then our close family members are ranging from anywhere to 25,000 to 100,000, however much they want to put in, just to get us started, and that's all they're really going to do. And then we also have a 2-year contract with a local chicken farm that provides fresh hormone-free chicken for our wings. And our financial projections ended up coming out to over $500,000 as far as startup costs. Our land and property came out to be $3,000. All of our permits and licenses, is liquor and all those kind of licenses, that came out to a little over $25,000. And then all of our equipment and bar stuff and televisions, etc., came out to a little over $525,000. So we had a total of $556,013.63. Next is our break-even projections. As you can see, our meals and beer, mixed liquor, drinks, and stuff like that, we made a chart to see what would make us break even as far as profit. And then our next slide shows that our 20% increase and decrease. So you can see our statistics there. And our target market includes college students over kids of the or college students over the age of 21. I mean, Chico's obviously a college town, So we obviously want to get that crowd in there. That would gain a lot of profit for us. And then we also want sports fans of all ages, including children. I mean, we don't want to like say children aren't allowed or anything like that. We would love for children to come, as we want it to be a family atmosphere too. I will pass it on to Barrett.
Hi, my name is Barrett Adams, and I'm going to be talking about our company's competitors for Fire and Wings. The two local competitors already known in Chico are the Graduate Restaurant and Bar and Bella's Sports and Pub. Globally known, you got two wing companies that are pretty much the huge monopolies of the wing companies, which is Wingstop and Buffalo Wild Wings. Bella's is a very well-known sports pub around the campus for their special Wing Wednesday, where they offer 3 wings for $2 with the purchase of a beer. The Graduate is located on 8th Street in Salem and has a prime location right off Highway 32, and attracts many sports goers and with their 50-inch TVs. The Graduate also offers a buck night, where certain simple bar food items and beers are sold for only $1, attracting many college students who have a cheap budget. Fire and Wings will also capitalize what globally known wing companies such as Domino's Pizza and Wingstop have done, such as offering a plethora of different flavors of wings, even available for delivery. We will also include wing meal deals to attract others who aren't necessarily into chicken wings. Fire and Wings plans to expand on these business ideas by offering weekly deals for students and sport fanatics, ideas such as cheap wing nights, discounts for students and sports team clothing, and we're also going to start this new thing, which is a stamp card. Now, this is pretty much going to give an incentive for people to come back with their friends and family more often so they can get a meal deal, and it's going to be a meal and a beer on us on your 10th or let's say 5th visit. Since Bella's Sports Pub and The Graduate were so locally based companies, it was very hard to find the percentage they owned of the wing company in the sports bar industry. But for Buffalo Wild Wings, they have an average dollar volume of 53 million. Buffalo Wild Wings traded 40,490 shares today in the pre-market hours as of 8:48 a.m., representing 10.6% of its average daily volume. As far as Wingstop goes, Wingstop President and CEO James A. Flynn announced that the chain opened a record 71 stores during the year, bringing the total to 397, and for the 22nd consecutive quarter comp store sales increase. Wingstop's successive increase for the fourth quarter of 2008 was 4.2%, and the year was up to 6.5% over the year prior. System-wide sales for 2008 were $2,055,400,000 and up 23.6% from 2007 sales of $206,600,000. Now I'm going to talk about some of the ways that these companies and our competitors advertise. Local competitors such as the Graduate and Bella's have attracted a large amount of students to their establishments with the use of campus specials. Now, I'm a third year here as a business student, and I remember every year getting these little coupon books and going through them and finding the best deals out of each one and just ripping them out at everyone I could find, like such as free fries with no purchase necessary or something. So in these books, we hope to give maybe a free wing, just something so simple and so something so low in cost, but that will attract a lot of people to come in, try our wings, and say, "Wow, these are great." Tell their friends, and just bring a lot more people in. So pretty much these coupon books are handed out around campus with deals at local businesses for students. And along with that, Bella's and the Graduate also post up flyers and Facebook events letting other students and people know about deals that they have going on weekly. And while global companies, they do TV advertising, and that's a great way to stimulate someone's hunger and get them the willingness to get off the couch. It costs a lot of money to do these big, huge TV advertisements that I've seen globally across the world. So with Fire and Wings, what we plan to do is start locally and start on these small, cheap, almost mom and pop shop commercials that are very low and cost effective. And people will see them and they'll maybe even see their friends in them and friends and family and say, "Hey, I know them," or "Hey, I recognize that," and they'll come in and ask them, hey, how was that place? And hopefully we'll get good recommendations, bringing in more people.
Fire and Wings has multiple different competitors. There are local and global ones. More specifically, because we're focusing more on a local restaurant rather than like a global chain, we'd really want to focus more on the local competitors. A few of their strengths, specifically for Bella's Sports Pub right downtown, would be it's got a really, really nice central location. They have a really established clientele since they've been there for so long. They have beer and wings specials that are super, super cheap. They're an awesome interactive pub, really fun. They allow customers challenges and to sign dollar bills, to place around the room. So it's really fun, interactive. You get like that nice whole experience of a sports bar. Also, our competitors that we're looking at locally is called The Graduate. They're located right off Highway 32. They have the biggest and the most TV screens than any other establishment in Chico. As of right now, this is definitely where you go if you don't have a big TV or don't have the channel that the game's on. This is definitely where you go and grab a beer, grab a burger, hang out, watch the game, cheer on your team. They offer cheap bar food, but they also provide delicious hamburgers. They have a pretty big menu, so they would definitely be probably the biggest competition for us. They're pretty family friendly, and it's a pretty loud environment, and they have a large amount of space to fit people. They definitely are a lot bigger than Bella's size-wise. Some global competition, one in particular is Buffalo Wild Wings. They can reach a huge amount of people. It's really easy for them to start up new locations in all these different kinds of cities. They have a pretty, their costs are a little bit cheaper since they've been doing it for longer. You know, they can figure out all those secret ways. They have a huge advertising budget, so you always see their commercials during the Super Bowl. So, you know, they get in a lot of people's minds. They get a lot of people excited about their food. They have they benefit a lot from e-marketing, so a lot of Facebook, Instagram, from using celebrities, you know, all that different stuff. They have access to all that kind of advertising that necessarily we don't get to have. There are a couple weaknesses of our local competitors. We hopefully are going to be able to play on with our local competitors. And a lot involves space. Bella's is too small, it gets way too crowded. The Graduate is a little too big and a little overwhelming. And so we're going to be that nice in between. The problem with Bella's is they're not family friendly enough, and the problem with the Graduate is they're a little too family friendly. So we are going to really try to bring that both experiences into one place that Bella's and the Graduate are not doing at this moment in time. Our global competitors have a lot of weaknesses along with a lot of strengths. They really lack that experience, you know, that original experience that you get from a restaurant, because everything is so planned out, because everything is so by the book. They have huge advertising costs. They have a lot of other competitors competing with the exact same products that they have. And they have to answer to directors, to shareholders. They have a lot more at stake if something goes wrong. Then is planning on competing with our local competitors, especially right now focusing on them by providing a really long happy hour with a lot of great items on there from about 3 to 7 p.m. every single day. We really want to start appealing to students and families, so we're going to be alternating our different nights, different things every night, family night, you know, all those kinds of things. We have a great location, we have a lot of room, but not too much of them manageable. We are going to start really big advertising for our grand opening. We're going to go to campus, hand out coupons and samples at community events, at the Chico State basketball games. We're also going to be using the Chico State newspaper and the local radio and TV, and just papers in Chico in general to advertise our big coming out and our grand opening. We have a lot of plans to stick around in Chico, and we've hired someone to make sure that we stay and that our long-term goals are accomplished. Fireman's is really excited to get their business started in Chico.